Or it is now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
So what's your New Year's resolution? Or does the whole resolution concept send you spiraling into an oppressive middle state? I prefer to call them goals instead of resolutions and seek to make those goals attainable instead of setting myself up for failure. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. Many people resolve to lose weight or stop smoking or commit to an exercise program. In recent years, my personal resolutions/goals have centered on how I treat other people. Generosity, compassion, and humility are good examples of virtuous behaviors that can only improve the lives of those around us. I'm intrigued by a resolution made a few years ago by the founder of the company for which I work. Clyde Lear wrote in his blog, "I resolve to carefully choose words and phrases I use." As a journalist by trade with a penchant for telling stories, I've always fancied myself a bit of a wordsmith. There are words I just love to roll around on my tongue before speaking them, and others I could choke on before spitting them out. I like the old words like prideful, wince, and tarry. It's fun for me to sprinkle words like proby, which means apprentice, fulsome, which means rich and plentiful, and over many, which means a lot, into conversation. There are plenty of new words that seep into mainstream conversation for one reason or another, and sometimes those made-up words are added to a dictionary. Born of the World Wide Web and mobile communication technologies are words like tweet, which is a post made on the Twitter online message service, m-commerce, which is a business transaction conducted with the use of a mobile electronic device, and social media, defined as web-based and mobile technologies used to turn communications into interactive dialogue. I wonder if time travel brought 18th century Americans to their country today, would they think they had landed in a different country entirely if exposed only to our language? I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and that's my 2 cents.
They are our love bugs and companions. They are our pets, our family, and they make life better. When we face unexpected challenges, so do our pets. That's why we're on a mission to support people and their pets. Whether donating a bag of kibble, sharing an Instagram post of a lost cat, or welcoming a foster pet into your home, every bit of kindness counts. Visit petsandpeopletogether.org to learn how to be a helper in your community. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
What I remember most is the loneliness I felt, the separation from other people. At the end, drinking was no fun for me. Since I've started to attend AA meetings, the greatest gift is that I've become reconnected. I'm part of life again. I really like myself, and that's wonderful. AA is a miracle in my life.
Visit AA.org for more information and download the Meeting Guide app to find a meeting near you.
The Cardinals magazine, the care and quality of its presentation, the thick paper, the glossy photographs, and photographs from Stan Musial to Lou Brock to Jim Edmonds to the present-day players, the Cardinal tradition, the history. It will put you right there in Busch Stadium behind home plate like no other magazine. And it's easy to start a subscription. Just call 314-345-9000 or visit cardinals.com/magazine.
Friday at midday, direct cattle markets are quiet and cash hogs are steady. I'm John Perkins with the Brownfield Livestock Update, brought to you by the National Cattlemen's Beef Association. Onward to Orlando, CattleCon 24 is just around the corner. Register today at convention.ncba.org. Direct cash cattle markets are quiet. Thursday's trade was light, primarily at 172 live, up $1 from the previous week's weighted averages, and mostly 272 to 273 dress, 2 to 3 higher. Given the relatively light activity, there could still be some business left to be done, but many buyers and sellers might be fine just calling it a year. Asking prices for what's left on the show list are 174 plus live and 274 plus dressed, with bids at 172 and 173 live and 273 dressed. Box beef at midday was mixed with light movement. Choice is down $2.41 at $288.87. Select beef is up $1.20 at $260.44. At the Mitchell Livestock Auction feeder cattle sale in South Dakota, steers and heifers were mixed when compared to the previous week, and overall the USDA says demand was good, but for lower numbers, with feeders coming in muddy with rough coats following recent rain and snow. Medium and large number one feeder steers weighing 6 to 650 pounds brought 259 to 275. 800 to 825 pound steers reported at 223.75 to 229. Medium and large number one feeder heifers weighing 600 to 700 pounds range from 230 to 237. 800 to 850 pound heifers sold at 209.50 to 214. Cash hogs are steady with very light opening negotiated numbers for the major direct markets. It looks like a fairly quiet round of business ahead of another slow weekend and slow start to next week because of the new year. Many buyers either have the needed near-term numbers on hand or are willing to wait for 2024. The industry continues to monitor holiday retail clearance while preparing for the full implementation of California's Prop 12 regulations. The major direct markets are not reported due to confidentiality today. The 5-day moving average for national direct barrels and gilts is 46.62, with Iowa, Southern Minnesota, and the Western Corn Belt both at 47.93, and the Eastern Corn Belt at 45.26. Butcher hogs at the Midwest cash markets are steady at 44. Illinois direct sows are steady at 28 to 40 on moderate demand for light to moderate offerings. Pork at midday was up $2.93 at 85.54. Butts, picnics, ribs, hams, and bellies were sharply higher, with loins modestly lower. We are online at brownfieldagnews.com, and you can follow us on Twitter at Brownfield. John Perkins, Brownfield.
My therapist had told me that I needed to go to AA meetings, but I wasn't sure whether I wanted to go because I didn't want to be an alcoholic. That was not what I wanted to grow up and be. I didn't want to go to AA, but I did, and it wasn't what I expected by any means. It was friendly. I could feel it. I could feel the happiness. It's really great.
Visit AA.org for more information and download the Meeting Guide app to find a meeting near you.
If a baby is giggling in the back seat, they're probably happy. If a baby is crying in the back seat, they're probably hungry. But if a baby is sleeping in the back seat, will you remember they're even there? When you're distracted, stressed, or not usually the one who drives them, the chances of forgetting them in the back seat are much higher. It can happen to anyone. Parked cars get hot fast and can be deadly. So get in the habit of checking the back seat when you leave. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
To all Vital Farms farmers, thank you for taking such good care of your beautiful chickens. Your eggs are spectacular, and that comes from someone who spent childhood on her grandmother's chicken farm. I can't believe I'm thanking the farmers where my eggs came from.
Vital Farms and its customers would like to thank all the farmers for their hard work this season. Learn more and leave your own holiday message for them at vitalfarms.com/thank you. Actual customer note read by Vital Farms crew member.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It is now time for a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dane County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today, be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Delphia June Callahan, age 78 of Salem, passed away Tuesday, December 26th. Funeral services for Delphia Callahan will be today at 1 o'clock at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Delphia Callahan started at 12 noon and will continue until service time at 1 o'clock. Burial will be in the Boss Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Memorial envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Delphia June Callahan of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Gary Parker of Owensville, formerly of Bunker, passed away Wednesday, December 27th at the age of 79 years. Funeral services for Gary Parker will be Saturday, December 30th at the United Baptist Association Tabernacle in Bunker at 12 noon. Visitation will be held from 10 until service time at 12 noon. Entry will be in the Greeley Cemetery, Bunker, with full military honors. Memorials are suggested in lieu of flowers to the Greeley Cemetery. Cards will be available, and all arrangements for Gary Parker formerly of Bunker, under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of Salem. Roberta May Bowen, age 79, of Boss, passed away Thursday, December 28th. Funeral services for Roberta Bowen will be Sunday at 1 o'clock at the Wilson Mortuary by Burnham Chapel. Visitation will also be Sunday from 11 a.m. until service time at 1 at the Wilson Mortuary by Burnham Chapel. Burial will be in the Myers Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to Shriners Children's Hospital. Memorial envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Roberta May Bowen of Boss are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem, and memorial envelopes will be available. Charlotte Norris Crandall of Salem, age 83, passed away December 27th. Funeral services for Charlotte Crandall will be at 12 noon Tuesday at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends will also be on Tuesday from 10 a.m. until service time at 12 noon. Burial will be in the Mount Hermon Cemetery. And all arrangements for Charlotte Norris Crandall of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Edith Louise Benton of St. James passed away Saturday, December 23rd at the age of 67 years. Funeral services for Edith Benton will be Tuesday, January 2nd at 1 o'clock in the afternoon at the St. James Chapel of James Gar Mortuary. Visitation for family and friends will also be on Tuesday at the chapel from 11 a.m. until service time at 1 o'clock. Memorials are suggested to the family, and all arrangements for Edith Louise Benton of St. James are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of St. James. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today, serving Dent County for over 30 years. And the best part about it is absolutely free.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free!
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus. SBU Salem Campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem Campus today at 501 South Grand Street or call 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. An accident occurred late Thursday afternoon at 5:10 in Texas County on Horseshoe Drive, about 4 miles south of Houston. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 2017 Honda Rancher being operated by a 16-year-old male juvenile of Licking failed to negotiate a curve, traveled off the right side of the road, and struck a tree. The juvenile, who was not wearing any safety equipment, suffered moderate injuries and was taken by a private vehicle to Texas County Memorial Hospital for treatment. The Honda was not damaged and was driven from the scene. An accident occurred Wednesday night at 8:30 in Franklin County on westbound I-44 at the 254.8-mile marker. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 2006 Chrysler Town & Country being driven by 60-year-old Lisa Says of Steelville traveled off the left side of the interstate and struck a concrete traffic barrier. The Chrysler then traveled off the right side of the road and struck a guardrail. Says, who was wearing a seat restraint, did suffer moderate injuries and was taken by Merrimack ambulance personnel to Mercy Hospital in Washington. The Chrysler was totaled and removed from the scene by John's Towing. The Dent County Commission met Thursday at the courthouse for the last time in 2023. First District Commissioner Wes Mulberry was not in attendance, and Supervisor Jason Akins gave the road report. He stated brush was going to be cut on Dent County Road 6020 while crews were out checking for missing road signs and replacing them. He also said shop work was being done. Second District Commissioner Gary Polk indicated brush was going to be cut on Dent County Roads 2070, 2080, and 2083, while other workers would be making and hanging new signs. Polk reported the graders would be moved once the weather improved. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson wanted to let everyone know the courthouse, Judicial Building, and Dent County Annex will be closed on Monday for New Year's Day, but also wanted to let people know the judge closed all judiciary offices on Tuesday, January 2nd. So some offices in the Annex and the Judicial Building will be open, like the Extension Office. Larson also said the installation of the Christmas lights on the courthouse had still not been completed as of December 27th. Trim lights were supposed to have a representative at the courthouse to complete the work by the end of the year. Larson said some people were not happy with the lights on the courthouse not being white this year for Christmas, as they were set to red and green, but those lights can be programmed to be any color. They will be white to celebrate the new year. There was a problem with the lights at the very top where they were multicolored, and that was due to a malfunction in the system. Once fully installed and operational, the Commission will be able to program the lights on the courthouse to different colors for special occasions such as the 4th of July parade, Christmas, etc. Larson said the courthouse lights will have two individual zones, areas of control, the north and the south sides of the courthouse. The Commission did approve to advertise their surplus property that will be available for the public to look at next week at the Dent County Road and Bridge Department shed on Highway 32, 72 West during regular business hours. Bids on the surplus property will be received in the Dent County Clerk's office until 10 o'clock in the morning on Thursday, January 18th, at which time the bids will be opened. If you are bidding on surplus property, please indicate that on your envelope which product you're bidding on. It doesn't matter if you drop it off personally or mail it in, but it must be received by 10 o'clock Thursday morning, January 18th. Mike Elliott, the representative with T&C Insurance Company, that's Town and Country obviously, came in to visit about rates through Tokyo Marine HCC regarding the county building, property, and auto insurance. Larson signed the application declaration. Corky Stack with AEA Engineering was also in to talk about the Christmas lights. At the last meeting, Nick with the 42nd Circuit Juvenile Division Steelville office came in to speak with the Commission about a budget request for 2024. Also present was Kevin Randazzo and Judge Michael Randazzo. They were asking for a $6,900 increase due to the need of adding a full-time employee in Wayne County. The increase would be spread out over the 5 counties. The next meeting of the Commission will be Thursday, January 4th at the courthouse, and it will be open to the public. Dent County Collector Shannon Van Kirk said her office in the Dent County Courthouse will have extended hours for those wanting to pay their tax bills in person, and they'll be open today until 5:30. She reminded everyone that the post office is only open until noon on Saturday. Payments mailed in must be postmarked no later than December 30th. She recommends if you wait until that day to take your envelope inside the post office to have it hand-stamped at the window. There is also a drop box in front of the courthouse at the southwest corner of the courthouse square where you can leave your payments through midnight on Sunday, December 31st. Payments can also be made online by following the instructions on your real estate and personal property tax bills. This Sunday, there will be a New Year's Eve ball at the Salem Community Center at the Armory starting at 7 o'clock. The event is brought to you as a partnership between Healthy Dent County and the Salem Area Chamber of Commerce and sponsored by Agent Jonah Schaefer with American Family Insurance. The event is for adults only and will feature a dinner at 7:30 followed by dancing with the band Misfire and DJ Kim Steelman. There will also be a champagne toast at midnight with party favors as well. Tickets for individuals will be $55 and $100 per couple, or a group can reserve a table for 8 for $400. Tickets are available at the Salem Area Chamber of Commerce and the Salem Community Center at the Armory. If you'd like more information, contact the Chamber at 573-729-6900 or call the Healthy Dent County office at 573-729-8163. Colonel Eric T. Olson, the superintendent of the Missouri State Highway Patrol, encourages everyone to make good decisions regarding their New Year's celebration. No one wants to start 2024 with a traffic crash or DWI arrest. During the 2023 New Year's period, 6 people were killed and 345 injured in 925 traffic crashes in Missouri. The 2024 New Year's holiday counting period begins at 6 o'clock Friday night, that's tonight, and ends at 11:59 Monday night, January 1st, 2024. If your plans to welcome the new year include alcohol, please designate a sober driver or utilize a rideshare service or taxi to ensure you arrive home safely. The roadway is no place for a driver under the influence of drugs or alcohol. If you kill or injure someone, you'll pay the price for the rest of your life. If you plan to drive this New Year's, remember to buckle up and make sure all your passengers do the same. Pay attention, obey all traffic laws, and when in doubt, yield to the right-of-way. Be sure to use your turn signal to communicate your intentions. Download the MoDOT Traveler Information app to your smartphone and check road conditions before you travel. Allow extra time during inclement weather or consider staying home. Missouri law states if you're using your windshield wipers, your headlights must be turned on. The public is encouraged to call the Patrol's emergency assistance number at 800-525-5555 or star 55 on a cellular phone if you witness a criminal activity or experience an emergency. These emergency numbers are operational for both highway and water emergencies. The Missouri Department of Natural Resources Division of State Parks is pleased to announce the 2024 grant rounds for their Recreational Trails program is now open. RTP grants are available to cities, counties, and nonprofit organizations to be used to create motorized and non-motorized trails for recreational use. Federal agencies can apply for funding for motorized trails. For more information about this program, to download the grant application, and to register for a grant application workshop, visit mostateparks.com. For questions, contact Grants Management Staff at MSPGRANTS. That's mspgrants@dnr.mo.gov. The deadline to apply is February 21st, 2024. If you'd like more information on state parks and historic sites, visit mostateparks.com. Missouri State Parks, a division of the Missouri Department of Natural Resources. Welcome in the new year at Montauk State Park with a guided hike on Pine Ridge Trail. The moderately difficult trail has some steep sections as it winds through Montauk Upland Forest Natural Area and along a ridge of mature pine woodlands. The trail is less than 2 miles long and the hike begins at 10 o'clock in the morning. Participants must register at icampmo.com and use the Choose Date box to find the listing. For assistance or in registering, call 573-548-2225. Meet at 10 o'clock at the Nature Center. Montauk State Park is located at 345 County Road 6670, Salem. For more information on state parks and historic sites, visit mostateparks.com. And that has been a look at local news and was brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU Salem Campus, contact admission counselor Chris Welch at 573-729-7071.
What are your plans for the future? Do you need a boost to generate a new plan or can't afford to go away to college? Or your work schedule won't allow you to go? Let Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus be the boost. SBU is committed to flexibility, expertise, and the state-of-the-art technology. We now offer 2 new associate's degrees in teaching and Christian ministries, along with master's degrees in education and business. For more information, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071. SBU Salem Campus is your higher education with Christian principles.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out: the Salem United Methodist Church, Dent County Health Center, and the local on 4th Street, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained Town Screen in Salem.
Hi, Carrie Patton here from Town & Country Bank. We've got all the perks of a national bank, like online banking, quick loan approval, and you can even deposit your check from your phone. That's not why our customers love us, though. They love us because we still offer hometown customer service. Stop by one of our area locations and let our friendly team remind you how special hometown banking can be. Smart, friendly solutions. Town & Country Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And just inside of half court, bang! Bang! At the buzzer! He climbed the elevator, caught it with two hands, and flushed it on the way down. C. Scooped up, thrown up, off the backboard and in, and Missouri wins!
This is your radio home for Mizzou basketball.
The Bragging Rights Trophy is coming to Como, folks.
The Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Run out to the rim, and he flushed it.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Country Mart. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available and clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop at a store for your favorite items, then tell them your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan the QR code on the in-store flyer to learn more and start saving more today.
It is now time for a look at local and regional sports. It's being brought to you as courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. Well, it took 2 overtimes, but the Salem boys basketball team beat Summersville Thursday 86-84 and will play in the losers bracket final today at 2 o'clock against Dora at the Kabul Holiday Tournament. The Tigers are 6-5 on the year. The Salem Lady basketball Tigers beat Mansfield Thursday 42-39 in the Mountain Grove Holiday Tournament. Salem is 3-9 on the year, and they started play this morning in the consolation final at 10 o'clock. The 9th-ranked Missouri football Tigers will face the 7th-ranked Ohio State Buckeyes in the Cotton Bowl at 7 tonight, and you hear the game on KSMO Radio. St. Louis Blues will host Colorado tonight, but the game will not be heard on KSMO due to Missouri football. The Blues will be at Pittsburgh Saturday night at 5:30, and you can hear that game on KSMO. The Blues have won their last 3 games. The Kansas City Chiefs will host the Cincinnati Bengals this Sunday afternoon at 3:25. The Chiefs have lost their last 2 and 4 of their last 6 games. Chiefs have a 2-game lead on Las Vegas for the AFC West Division. And that has been a look at local and regional sports brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Net Sports, good afternoon. I'm Tim Fisher. We'll start with college football where the Missouri Tigers take on the Ohio State Buckeyes in the Cotton Bowl Classic tonight. Mizzou head coach Eli Drinkwitz knows the firepower Ohio State's offense brings.
They have all the makings of a championship football team. Probably the most explosive team that we've played offensively with the combination at running back, tight end, and wide receiver. Their offensive line does an incredible job of both protection and establishing lines of scrimmage.
Mizzou at 10-2, Ohio State 11-1. Kickoff from Arlington, Texas in the Goodyear Cotton Bowl tonight, set for 7 o'clock. To the pros where the Kansas City Chiefs continue preparation for Sunday's matchup, hosting the Cincinnati Bengals at Arrowhead Stadium. To college basketball, where after a holiday break, Mizzou back in action tomorrow. The Tigers, sitting at 7-5, have lost 3 straight and haven't played a complete game all season, according to head coach Dennis Gates.
I see the pieces, I see the growth, I see guys trending in the right direction, and we hadn't played a great game this year. You guys think Minnesota win was a good game? No, we didn't play a great game this whole season where you have all your parts sort of, clicking.
Mizzou and Central Arkansas tip off tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. On the schedule tonight, Southeast Missouri State plays host to Southern Indiana, while the Roos of Kansas City will entertain Oral Roberts. To hockey, where the St. Louis Blues put a 3-game winning streak on the line tonight at the Enterprise Center skating against the Colorado Avalanche. Don't forget, driving CMVs during winter is no joke. Remember, always be cautious, be prepared, and be safe. Simple actions save lives. This message brought to you by Show Me Zero. I'm Tim Fisher, Missouri Net Sports.
Every day we take steps to keep the people we love safe, but some health risks are easy to miss. Ticks hiding in the yard can spread germs, like the ones that cause Lyme disease. Mice searching for food can spread bacteria that makes us sick. Mosquitoes lay eggs in standing water and can spread West Nile virus and more. Cockroaches are drawn to water in the home, leaving behind allergens that can trigger asthma attacks. Common pests can threaten our health. Learn how to protect your family at pestworld.org.
My therapist had told me that I needed to go to AA meetings, but I wasn't sure whether I wanted to go because I didn't want to be an alcoholic. That was not what I wanted to grow up and be. I didn't want to go to AA, but I did, and it wasn't what I expected by any means. It was friendly. I could feel it. I could feel the happiness. It's really great.
Visit AA.org for more information and download the Meeting Guide app to find a meeting near you.
Hey, it's Fitz from the Country Top 40 Countdown, and I hope you've had a great holiday season full of family and friends. We've been tabulating, calibrating, and calculating the top 40 biggest songs of 2023, and we're going to line them up for you from number 40 to number 1. Find out where your favorite song lands. We'll see you this weekend on CT40's Year of Hits.
I'm Dr. Tiffany Bland with Salem Memorial District Hospital. Recently, there have been many changes within our local clinics and hospitals, and you may find yourself looking for a new provider for your children. At SMDH, we would like to reach out to the community to let you know that we do see patients of all ages. Most of our providers are family practice, which means that we have been trained to see well-child visits as well as sick visits. We are happy to answer any questions that you may have. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Ew. Gotta get rid of this old Backstreet Boys t-shirt.
Tell me why.
Because it stinks, boys.
Tell me why.
I've washed it so many times, but the odor won't come out.
Tell me why.
No, you tell me why I can't get rid of this odor.
Have you tried Downy Rinse and Refresh? It doesn't just cover up odors, it helps remove them.
Wow, it worked, guys.
Yeah.
Downy Rinse and Refresh removes more odor in one wash than the leading value detergent in 3 washes. Find it wherever you buy laundry products.
Stay right here on KSMO Radio. We've got Missouri Net News coming up shortly. And then after the top of the 1 o'clock hour, I'll be back with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
Wofford & Wofford Plumbing can solve all of your septic problems. They have an electric sewer machine and camera to help locate and solve septic problems. Plus, they can handle all new construction, residential, and commercial plumbing, as well as repairs. Wofford & Wofford Plumbing. Call the office at 729-0014, and they can get you taken care of.
And just inside of half court, bang! Bang! At the buzzer! He climbed the elevator, caught it with 2 hands, and flushed it on the way down. Scooped up, thrown up, off the backboard and in, and Missouri wins!
This is your radio home for Mizzou basketball.
The bragging rights trophy is coming to Como, folks.
The Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Run out to the rim, and he flushed it.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Of course I use Mr. Clean Magic Eraser to clean tough messes off my stovetop and bathtub. But then I discovered I can also use it to easily clean my patio furniture and even my shoes. I'm hooked.
And when wipes won't cut it, I use Magic Eraser Sheets. They're thin and flexible erasers, perfect for everyday messes, like gunk on my counters and sinks. They really are magical.
The reviews are in. Mr. Clean Magic Eraser and Sheets make cleaning look easy.
Missouri Net News. I'm Dale Forbes. The body of an 18-year-old man from Clay County who disappeared a month ago has been found. Andrew Mullen, last seen November 27th in the town of Mosby. According to the Clay County Sheriff's Office Facebook page, a body later identified as Mullen was found in a heavily wooded area in Mosby December 21st. Missouri's governor and first lady are going to revive an old tradition at the governor's mansion this weekend. Anthony Morbith reports.
They plan to host a military ball at the governor's mansion this Saturday, December 30th at 5:30 p.m. The history of Missouri's leaders hosting military balls dates back to the 1800s with a territorial celebration of the state's militia, the predecessor to what's now the Missouri National Guard. The 135th Army Band will be performing for the ball. The event is invitation only. Anthony Morbith, Missouri Net.
This is Missouri Net.
The following message is brought to you by Show Me Zero. Some decisions can't be reversed, like the decision to drink and drive, or letting your friends drive impaired. So this holiday season, and every time you plan on drinking, make a plan for a sober ride before you go out, so you know you can get home safely. That way this doesn't have to happen. Buckle up, phone down, slow down, drive sober. Simple actions save lives.
When you think of your dream future career, is it one where you can make a difference? Do you love working with children? Early childhood might be the perfect fit.
There's so many different things that early childhood encompasses.
You could be a teacher, a home visitor, an administrator. There's just so many options.
The beauty of early childhood is you watch your future just grow in front of you.
Not sure where to go next? Visit earlyconnections.mo.gov to find your perfect fit.
KSMO Salem.
The Cardinals magazine, the care and quality of its presentation, the thick paper, the glossy photographs, and photographs from Stan Musial to Lou Brock to Jim Edmonds to the present-day players, the Cardinal tradition, the history. It will put you right there in Busch Stadium behind home plate like no other magazine. And it's easy to start a subscription. Just call 314-345-9000 or visit cardinals.com/magazine.
Why is the world's #1 selling brand of chainsaws not sold at Lowe's or the Home Depot? We can give you over 10,000 reasons. That's how many authorized local steel dealers you can find across the country. Visit one and you'll find a range of dependable gas and battery-powered tools. From trimmers and blowers to mowers and more, trusted by homeowners and pros all over the world. And you'll find service and help from experienced professionals. Real steel. Find yours at steeldealers.com. Lowe's and Home Depot are trademarks of their respective companies.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at your afternoon weather forecast. Well, we still could have some intermittent precipitation, snow showers this afternoon. Chances are pretty low, and we think that'll be ending. We'll continue to be cloudy with a high temperature near 35, and winds will be out of the northwest at 10 to 13 miles per hour, with gusts as high as 21 miles per hour. Skies should be mostly cloudy tonight, with low around 22 degrees. Westerly winds will continue tonight around 9 miles per hour, and they may gust as high as 18 miles per hour. Tomorrow will begin the day partly sunny, but gradually skies will become sunny and we'll have a high temperature near 47. Winds will be out of the west tomorrow, 8 to 10 miles per hour, with gusts as high as 18 miles per hour, and our wind chill value early tomorrow morning will be as low as 14 degrees. Tomorrow night should be mostly clear with low around 27. Westerly winds continue 8 to 10 miles per hour, with wind chill values tomorrow night as low as 19 degrees. Sunday will be partly sunny with a high near 38. Winds will be northwesterly on Sunday, 10 to 13 miles per hour, with gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. Sunday night is New Year's Eve and will be mostly cloudy. Our low temperature Sunday night will be around 20 degrees. Then Monday, which is New Year's Day, will be sunny. Our high temperature will be near 38 degrees. Then Monday night will be mostly clear with low around 19. Skies should be mostly sunny on Tuesday with a high near 45 degrees. Then Tuesday night will be mostly cloudy with low around 26. Wednesday we expect partly sunny skies with a high near 44. Then Wednesday night partly cloudy skies are in the forecast with a low around 22. And Thursday should be mostly sunny with a high temperature near 43 degrees. Your 1 o'clock hour weather forecast was brought to you by Phil Mart on Highway 19 at Franklin. Phil Mart, that's where you can get one of those Conoco gift cards from Phil Mart. You can have it made out for any amount that you choose. Just ask at the counter or at the drive-up window how easy it is to give a Conoco gift card. Well, stay tuned as crossover music's just ahead, led off by the group Cars with Magic, followed by James Taylor, then Starship. I've also got Steve Perry, The Fix, Robbie Dupree, and Uncle Cracker with Kid Rock all ahead.
Philmart believes in providing their customers with the best variety of spirits and other beverage options. For example, they offer St. James wines, including their new sparkling wines with fruit in them. They also have your favorite spirits like Jim Beam, Crown Royal, Jameson, Seagram's, Jack Daniels, Captain Morgan, and more, and the 750 milliliter bottles, the 1.75 liter bottles, and smaller bottles behind the counter. Philmart, more than just a convenience store, at the corner of Highway 19 in Franklin, open 7 days a week.
Hi, I'm Andrew Wynn.